Assalamualaikum. Hello everyone. Today we are going to learn about nouns and adjectives. Are you ready to study right now? Okay, without any further ado, let's get started.
I would like to explain about nouns and singular and plural nouns. Nouns are the name of a person, place, or thing. A thing includes a quality, a material, a collection, a state, and an action. Nouns can also refer to ideas and other abstract objects. Singular nouns refer to a single object, one person, or one thing. Singular nouns can refer to general things or more specific people, place, and things with names or titles. For example, woman, cat, island, beach. Singular nouns can be predicted by the article a and an. A used for words that begin with consonant sounds. For example, a bus, a chair, a year, a uniform, a university. An used for words that begin with vowel sounds. For example, an apple, an umbrella, an hour, an idea. We use the indefinite article a or an when we are referring to one thing but it is not one in particular. For example, I'd like a banana. The second, when we refer to something for the first time with the second reference, we use the. For example, there is a man at the door. I think it is the man from the garage. The third, after to be and have got when we are describing someone or something, including someone's job. For example, he is a head teacher. She is got a lovely smile. The fourth, with a unit of measurement. Weight, quantity, time. For example, 3 times a day, once a week. The fifth, in exclamation. For example, what a lovely day. We use the definite article the when the content of the sentence specific with particular ones we're talking about. For example, I'll wear the dress I bought last week. The second, when something is referred to for a second time and therefore becomes specific. For example, they have got a boy and a girl. The girl's at university now. The third, when there is only one. For example, the world, the sun, the weather, the moon. The fourth, before parts of the day. For example, in the morning, the afternoon, the evening. The fifth, before superlative and ordinals. For example, it is the best picture I have ever seen. The zero article or no article. The first, before non-specific plural countable nouns. For example, there are apples on the tree. Computers can do many things. The second, before non-specific uncountable nouns. Honesty is very important to me. I love milk. The third, before some expressions. I went to school means that I went to my school to study. I went to the school means I went to some particular school building. Plural noun. Plural nouns are words used to indicate that there is more than one person, animal, place, thing, or idea. Most singular nouns are made plural by simply putting an s at the end. There are many different rules regarding pluralization depending on what letter a noun ends in. Plural nouns rules. First, nouns ending in s, sh, ch, x, z, at es. Brush become brushes. Box becomes boxes. Branch becomes branches. The second, nouns ending in y change y to ies. For example, baby becomes babies. Lady becomes ladies. Country becomes countries. The third, nouns ending in f or fe change to ves. For the example, leaf becomes leaves. Daun menjadi dedaunan. Knife becomes knives. Self becomes selves. The fourth, irregular nouns. Some nouns have irregular plurals. For the example, man becomes man, yang artinya pria menjadi laki-laki, banyak. Person become people. Person satu orang, people orang-orang atau banyak orang. Child becomes children. Mouse becomes mice. Tooth become teeth. Some nouns do not change in the plural. For example, deer, sheep, salmon, fish.
I will explain material about countable and uncountable nouns. First, countable nouns that can be called that have both singular and plural forms. You can use number with countable nouns. For example, a book, one book, many books, two cards, 3 eggs, a pig, and extra. Generally, countable nouns use to answer to question how many. Countable nouns adalah kata benda yang dapat dihitung. Keduanya memiliki bentuk tunggal dan jamak. Anda dapat menggunakan angka dengan kata benda yang dapat dihitung. Untuk contohnya, yaitu 1 buku, banyak buku, 2 mobil, 3 telur, 1 tas, dan lain-lain. Umumnya, countable noun digunakan untuk menjawab pertanyaan how many. Next, uncountable nouns. Uncountable nouns are also called mass nouns, are employed for countable nouns that cannot be counted. For example, the noun water. The noun cannot be said to be water or to water, but it is more appropriate to use it together with other countable nouns. For example, a glass of water or 2 glass of water. Kata benda yang tidak dapat dihitung juga disebut kata mass noun, adalah kebalikan dari uncountable noun. Kata benda yang tidak dapat dihitung, misalnya non tidak dapat dikata sebagai air atau 2 air, tetapi itu adalah lebih tepat untuk menggunakannya bersama-sama dengan non yang dapat dihitung lainnya. Misalnya segelas air atau 2 gelas air. Next, uncountable nouns. The first, name of substance, paper, silver, water, wood, butter, wine, flour, meat, wine, and extra. The second, activities and sport, running, swimming, shopping, football, badminton, and walking. The third, name of subject, histories, music, art, law, and mathematics. 4. Language, Indonesia, English, Rusia, and Korean. And the last, abstract nouns, hope, love, beauty, and information. Example in sentence. Can I have some water? She is bringing a cup of wine. I'm sitting on the sand. I'm listening a lot of music. Next, determiner with countable and countable nouns. Only with uncountable noun. First, many, indefinite number. Example, we need so many books to be donuts.
The second, number. For example, we have been friends for a number of years. Third, few. Example, we have few letters. The fourth, every. For example, I think about you every day. And the last, all. For example, all students take calculator. Next, read about countable and countable nouns. First, some. Positive situation. For example, she has some question. Second, any. Negative situation. For example, we do not have any water. And I own any money. The third, no. For example, no song is that lovely. And there was not music playing. And the last, a lot of. Example, a lot of people and a lot of many. Next, only with uncountable nouns. First, much. For example, I have much sugar on my coffee. Second, amount. For example, you should add amount of water. The third, little. For example, I need a little help right now. And the last, intensifies. We use words like very, really, and extremely to make adjective strong. The first, it is very interesting story. The second, everyone was very excited. And the third, everyone was extremely excited. Next, we call this word intensifier. Other intensifier are amazingly, exceptionally, incredibly, absolutely, completely, exceptionally, particularly, remarkably, unusually, really, wild, totality, literally. Next, intensifies with strong adjective. Strong adjective are words like very big, very small, very clearly, very big, very sure, very good, very tasty. Enormous, huge, brilliant, unfold, terrible, disgusting, dreadful, curly, excellent, perfect, ideal, wonderful, speedily, and delicious.
Okay, I want to explain about concrete and abstract noun, common noun, and proper noun. Concrete and abstract noun. Concrete noun refers to a physical object in the real world, such as a dog, a ball, or an ice cream cone. And abstract noun refers to an idea or concept that does not exist in the real world and cannot be touched, like freedom, sadness, or permission. Jadi, abstract noun dan concrete noun itu berbeda. Concrete noun adalah kata yang mengacu pada fisik di dunia nyata seperti anjing, bola, atau es krim. Kata benda seperti abstract noun berbeda dengan concrete noun, yaitu abstract noun mengacu pada ide atau konsep yang tidak ada di dunia nyata dan tidak dapat disentuh seperti kebebasan, kesedihan, atau izin. Common noun. Common noun is a word that denotes no one thing in particular, but is it common to any number of the same kind. Example, take your book please. Common noun ini adalah kata umum yang tidak menunjukkan satu hal secara khusus, tetapi umum. Contohnya itu, ambil buku itu. Proper noun. Proper noun is a word that stands for name of person, country, or any particular names which begin with capital letter. Example, Alfian listen to the radio. Proper noun ini adalah kata yang mewakili nama tertentu yang dimulai dengan huruf kapital. Contohnya itu, Alfian mendengarkan radio. Nah, Alfian ini depannya menggunakan tulisan kapital.
Okay guys, for the next material, we are going to learn about the types of adjectives. Did you know what is adjectives? Adjectives are words that give more information about a noun or pronoun. They generally come in front of nouns, but also can go different position in a sentence. The first types of adjectives is attributive adjectives. Attributive adjective is when an adjective comes before a noun. The adjective describes the quality found in the object. Example, she is a lazy girl. Lazy is an adjective and girl is a noun. And the second is predicative adjectives, are when an adjective separated from the noun and comes after the verb. An adjective may be accompanied by qualifier like very, rather, moderately, and etc., or can be modifier like prepositional phrase and infinitive. For the example, she feels lonely. She is noun, lonely is adjectives, and feels is preposition that separated noun and adjectives. Now let's move to the next material. When you want to use more than one adjective preceding a noun, you can place them in this following order. For the example, if you want to say, he is a handsome young man, is it right? Yes, because handsome and young are adjectives, but handsome is in quality category and young is in age category. So, handsome comes first before young. Thank you.